house.
Yes, we are. It's
What's
every
up,
Friday.
man?
What's
Every
going on?
Friday, Full Level Boxing keeps you real over here, man. We keep you grinding on a Friday to give you a little bit of boxing banner because we know we got boxing fans out there, man. How you doing, Jerry? How was your week, bro?
Man, it's been one hell of a week in the professional level. I am glad it's Friday. Welcome back to the show. But I'm feeling blessed. I'm too blessed to be feeling stressed, my brother.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Feel
Yes, sir.
blessed
I love
with
that.
success
That's
and
what I
won't
say
take
all the
nothing
time.
less than that.
But if you guys want to start talking some boxing, I'm ready.
It is, man. It is.
And
We
I'm sure-
actually heard you had a little bit of news coming up over some of the fights that are coming up here this weekend.
So nothing that you can't find out there, but pretty much I'm excited about the stacked Matchroom slate of fights that they are providing us tomorrow, all on DAZN. So we got the early morning kickoff show in the U.S. and that's so it's a Matchroom sport doubleheader, Matchroom boxing, and I gotta salute Matchroom, bro. You know, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where in the world. It doesn't matter if it's a dual event from, thousands of miles away. They have the bandwidth that allows them to not only just distribute, but to have the people in place to pull off two big events like that.
Yeah.
Like any promoter would look for any excuses, but there is none with Matchroom Boxing.
yeah,
So
man.
salute to Eddie. He's taken the flag, and he's ran with it.
Hustler, bro.
And I don't know if y'all are aware, the boxing community probably is, and they might have came across it on Netflix. But there's a Netflix special out there about the Hearns,
Oh, I didn't
about
know that.
Barry and Eddie out there, yeah. And it's on Netflix UK, but it's out there. You can stream it.
You know what it happens to be called or no?
It's a good question. I ran across it briefly, but I could look that up for you real quick.
It's interesting, man, because I'd like to see that, man.
I would
That's
like to see
actually
that,
very
too.
interesting. Man.
Yeah, and of course, hey, Eddie's a character, his dad's a character, and I saw a little like a YouTube breakdown, like a trailer of what to anticipate on that show, and I think it's like a mini series kind of thing, and Eddie's dad is quite the character, right? You think Eddie Hearn's a character because that's what we're used to,
Yeah.
but Barry Hearn, he wasn't ready to give the keys to the
That's
sports
great,
car
man.
yet.
That's great. That's not great kind of insight, man. And people that just ain't ready to walk away yet, but kind of have to.
Yeah, he was almost like waiting until he was ready, and so I think that was probably like obviously strategized, and I think it was probably the best thing for Eddie because man, he has hit the ground running. He's not only expanded to the U.S. market, but man, he's had fights all over the world that Matchroom's never had fights at before.
Man, I hope he's able to. I mean, for us, right? We're also wrestling fans, when Vince McMahon Sr. was actually ready to give WWF to Vince McMahon Jr. and have him step.
You mean
Senior was not ready to give it up yet either, man. And when Junior had those thoughts of being able to have just one company instead of it being a regional thing, he wasn't happy with that, bro. He had actually literally built the system to like fight against that. You know what I mean? So it was cool to see that there. It's been a let's just say a quantum leap within the gains that he was able to pull off. Vince McMahon is now the man in wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the dude now. So man,
Actually,
if Eddie can do that in
I
boxing,
would say it's
bro,
funny
we're
actually
talking
you
that
talked
too.
about that because I've seen and read about that where Vince and his pops weren't seeing eye to eye, but however way his pops actually strategically business passing the torch, if you will, but he was still involved. But he was like, no,
Yeah,
Dad.
you can't do that.
According to this contract that we have,
Yeah.
what I say goes, and that's kind of low key. Like, hey man,
Hey,
the
listen.
fuck?
Hey, listen. It kind of is low key that way. Would you be able to tell Robert
See,
Ruiz Sr.
yeah.
Hey, listen. this is mine now.
And that's the thing. And but as a father though, you want to see your boy put on the big boy pants and fucking want to
Yeah.
fucking own
And
it,
succeed
and grab
and-
grab the torch
and represent that last name.
exceed your expectations in regards to taking the boss role. And
Balancing act, bro. It's a
in
balancing
regards to the Hearns, that's exactly what we actually witnessed. Eddie has been a part of his dad's companies for a very long time. Very long time.
Yeah.
And they do more than just boxing. But Eddie happens to be a hardcore boxing fan.
Yeah.
And he was had all these ideas that he was feeding to his dad in regards to what could be done to make it level up.
Make it come up even more.
And his pops was like, you know what, son, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and run that division for me? And boy, is he ever. He's doing a
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's
I'm a
more
big
than just a
fan.
division.
I'm a big fan of freaking, and he made it one of the powerhouses of the Matchroom
Yeah, man,
family
yeah.
and stuff. And he,
Yeah.
shit, damn, I mean, he went global. I mean, he left his freaking pond, if you will, and he's now freaking taking fights around. And he's in
Yeah.
Mexico. He's in the United States. And he's
here.
doing his
He's
thing.
here in AZ all the time.
He
man.
goes Monaco. I mean, we're talking
Yeah,
worldwide.
all over the place.
You like that?
Worldwide.
Huh? Monaco.
Well, Monte
Mexico,
Carlo, he's got
AZ.
a.
Yeah, all the highest levels of places, man.
Exactly.
Much love to AZ.
All right, so I got a little bit more. It's a 6-episode series, Netflix UK. It is called Matchroom, The Greatest
Oh,
Showman.
makes sense.
I like that.
I like that
Yeah.
too, man.
So yeah, it's good. You can find the trailer on YouTube. It's must see TV. But back to the point of why we're discussing Matchroom is they're running the boxing scene tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everything's running through Matchroom Sport, Matchroom Boxing, and they're working with everybody and anybody. So they have quite the talent that's headlining out there in Sheffield, England.
Yeah.
And so they got a heavyweight fight that's headlining out there. I believe it's David Allen and Yep.
The big monster dude.
both of them are big, 260 pounders each. And that dude looks
Man,
mean,
260
bro.
pounds is humongous, man. Nowadays, heavyweights 260, 270,
they're monsters,
280. Man, it's
Yeah.
not unheard of. And I start thinking back 25 years, you know what I mean, where Foreman was a humongous guy, and he was what,
Right.
225, 230?
Right.
Some shit, man. It's like crazy to not think about it, bro.
In the 60s and 70s, he was considered a
Humongous.
huge heavyweight.
Bro, listen, everybody always said that
Nice.
against the
Good luck.
Rockman fight was when
I didn't
Lennox
see
came in the most overweight, right? He was in the 250. He wasn't even 260, 270 then, and that was like the biggest that he ever came in his career. you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so
it's
these
like,
guys, these
Man.
guys in the boxing game are getting bigger.
much
What I mean,
bigger,
like
bro.
they're
Yes.
taller, like.
And they're being faster for that weight too.
How do you think the heavyweights of past, if they were to remain that same size, would have done against today's?
They wouldn't. They'll be cruiserweights, man.
Not really.
a
Some
lot
of them
will
were
be
still big enough to
cruiserweights.
still get in there, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Deontay Wilder was 217, 218
But
when he had the title.
but the smart move would be for a lot of these cats. Like we're talking about. Come on, let's think about this. The Jake LaMotta, the Joe Frazier's, the Floyd Pattersons.
I don't know.
These,
I actually
these guys.
think-
We're talking about heavyweights that are like $190. This is before cruiserweight existed.
Yeah, I actually think
They were like
Frazier would've done
$194.
well-
They were
against
you know
some of
they
the
were
guys,
about
man.
186 pounds. Like because those light heavyweight 175, and then it was heavyweight. So
Yeah.
you had guys like at 180 something or what have you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Rocky Marciano was one of them cats that was in that realm. You know?
Marciano, I think, would have been too small for today's guys, man.
So would Joe Frazier.
Floyd Patterson. I don't
Too
think
small.
so. I think Frazier, because of how devastating that left hook was, that was such a thing that evened things out for him. That I think he still would have done.
Different
well
time,
against
different
guys.
era, bro.
It
It was something
is.
that was
Yeah.
new and different. That one trick pony wouldn't work in today's modern era.
I don't
It
know.
wouldn't.
Deontay
And all he
Wilder
had-
literally just had the title, and really, what was he?
Yeah,
A
no.
big puncher. That
That's
was
a one trick pony, my guy. Just because he got all them victories, they carefully freaking matched him over the years. So he sandbagged
Yeah.
that belt for a very long time. He didn't fight anybody of relevance, and then when he did, he started taking them outs.
Nah, he
That's
was
real
fighting
talk.
relevant people even before he took
Who?
the L's, bro. Ortiz was relevant.
The 60-year-old heavyweight, you're right.
Hey, no, he was relevant.
But
though.
Ortiz was
Hey,
good.
hey, shit. Give me somebody else who put it on Ortiz like that, bro. Nobody else. You can't name it because that motherfucker was relevant, bro.
Bomb
He had
Squad!
skill.
Andy Reese.
That's the fucking problem. Andy Reese didn't fucking put it
Yeah,
on
he did.
Ortiz like that, though.
Yeah, he did
No,
actually.
He did not.
I lost a few $100 that day too.
Oh, you sure did.
Yeah. But he didn't put it on him in dominating fashion either. And,
That was you know what?
quite dominating.
It was a good fight.
I also say that when he got to Andy Ruiz, then we're talking about he went
65.
from 138 to 140.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Luis
I don't know,
Ortiz
man.
was on that line birth certificate shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was signed by his
But-
fucking friend from next door and shit. It's like, yeah.
But you know-
Dr. Chancla and shit. Fucking
Dr.
was going
Chancla?
back and forth and shit, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But that's a beautiful thing, man. We're talking heavyweight boxing, man. That's what I'm talking. That's what's beautiful about the sport right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good heavyweight fights that are being discussed that are either signed in, a little bit under the radar. This one might fall under the under radar category, you know. And it's headlining out there, like I said, in the UK, in Sheffield, England. And Dave Allen is one of those guys that he kind of walks in looking like he has a dad bod, and he went to the gym for a couple months, and he looks like he might be in fighter shape.
Yeah.
But the dude is a banger.
Yeah.
Like. he's gonna take some shots, and if you don't get him out of there, he's gonna make sure he makes his presence known in that fight.
Yeah.
And I can't even pronounce the dude's name, man. The guy he's fighting, bro. That it's one of them long names, and I'm gonna butcher it. I'm gonna butcher it. Actually, I'm not gonna butcher it. Chemo's gonna butcher it.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Is he white? Because if he's white, it makes it easier for you to butcher.
I can't even
bro.
pronounce that fucking
Go
name,
for it, bro.
Give it a try.
Arslanbek Makarov.
Yeah, that guy.
Awesome,
Makhmudov.
bro.
Yeah,
Makhmudov.
Yeah,
Makhmudov.
Makhmudov.
Bro, that dude.
Don't jump
Hey.
in like you know how to fucking say it all the time.
Makhmudov
Yeah.
is that guy where it looks like it's Halloween year round. He's scary, bro. For real.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
want.
yeah.
Like, you have a face off with that dude. You just kind of like, is anybody gonna break us up? Because, like, I don't want to keep
I don't
looking at
wanna
that,
get- yeah.
bro. Seriously.
Like
wanna
Richard
get
Pryor
started
said, Leon Spinks had that look, that
Yeah.
chase.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Seriously,
that
bro.
motherfucker scared me.
Yeah.
So the official weigh-in, so yeah, homeboy Allen
161?
was
159.
259.1, so
Yep.
damn near
Yep.
He had a
160.
face that
260
scared some of that
And,
shit out the way.
and the Russian, Magmadov,
Oh, yeah.
was 261.
Right.
Oh,
They're both
so
260.
just a 2 pound difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are big boys.
Speed is David Allen. I'll give hand speed to David Allen, and I'll give Makhmudov obviously power and height advantage. So something's got to give. We'll find out.
Yeah.
And that's going to go live here in the U.S. I think that main card will probably start about 9 or 10 a.m. Pacific time. So
Main event's probably what?
main event will probably be about 1, 2 o'clock in the
About
afternoon
one-ish, yeah,
here in the
about one-ish.
Pacific.
It's starting at 9? That's early.
Oh,
My
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
really
He's
early.
gonna need a nap.
Beautiful.
I've seen that
The
look in his
the
face.
The co-main
Yeah.
event is a rematch. It was a draw rematch, instant rematch against a couple super welterweights, Boston and Fawaz. So it's like a English clash. But do you guys remember the name Josh Padley?
Padley.
Josh Padley.
Padley. Did he fight the Monster anyway?
Nope.
No.
Nope. A little bit higher weight class. We're talking super featherweight.
Super feather.
This fight's a super featherweight. He actually went up to he went up to lightweight last minute. Fill in. That's the guy that came in on a week's notice and stepped in to fight Shakur Stevenson.
Okay.
And he made a name for himself that day. Everybody thought like, oh shit, this guy just came in off the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I remember that they were making statements that they were. It was like he literally had to take the fight shorthanded, and they were like, and he had a job too. So he had to, tell his job, hey, like I took this fight shorthanded, so for the rest
Exactly,
of the training,
that
I'm sorry,
guy.
I had to step away. Yeah, it was a great
Yep.
story, by the way.
And he was just staying in shape. So any young fighter right there, staying in the gym, staying ready.
Yeah, you never know.
Opportunity
You never
knocked
know.
for
Yep.
Padley. He
You
was
never know.
undefeated at the time, very unknown in the U.S. Now he's going for a minor title, and he's on that card on Saturday
I
Saturday
actually
afternoon.
too,
remember
for him.
when we were talking about it. We were actually talking about it with Danny Barrios last time.
Yes,
he was
sir.
here with that, right? And you pointed that out to him. You were like, hey, man, just stay ready because you never know when your
Yeah.
opportunity
Yep,
is.
yep.
Yeah,
And-
Danny Barrios was successful in his fight going to New Jersey, man. Big shout out to
Yeah,
Danny
we talked,
Barrios.
and actually he just
he's
announced.
got-
He
yeah.
just announced his next fight. He's
got
gonna
another
go for a
fight
minor
out of state
WBC
again.
belt.
Yeah, it's the United
It's
States.
gonna be in Atlantic City, bro.
Yeah, it's the United
It's
States
gonna be a
WBC
boardwalk.
title,
It's gonna
yeah.
be a boardwalk in Atlantic City.
That should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Shout out to my boy Danny Barrios,
Yes,
bro,
sir.
for getting
Yeah,
that fight.
man,
It's
bring
December
that
6th, I
W.
believe.
Bring that W
Yeah.
back, man. Bring that belt back. We
Yeah.
want to see it here at the
Heck
radio
yeah.
station, bro.
Yeah. For Love of Boxing got love for Carita Barrios, bro. So
Definitely.
handle your work, bro, and then bring that belt home. Much success to you. And man, hey, safe travels. Handle that work, homie. For real.
Stay
We're
warm,
proud of you,
I-
bro.
I hear this,
In
man.
December it could be a little
Winter's
chilly,
about to
but-
start kicking in, man.
Ah.
Yeah, stay warm, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't used to that kind of snow.
You know what's good too, homie. We can't wait to have you back in the studio. I know it was fun the last go around. We'll make that. We're trying to break the record this time. I know you mentioned that. We're gonna go at it and go have a good old time in the next session.
We'll come back
see
here to
you.
celebrate.
We'll see you after the fight for celebration.
Hey, big question. So, am I tripping or Ramos was the minor card?
He was on the
Thurman?
undercard, yep.
Does that mean his fight's canceled too?
Yeah, the whole card is canceled.
Fuck, man.
The whole fight card.
The whole fight.
The whole
card?
fight card was canceled.
That sucks, man, because I was so stoked.
It's
with
postponed.
him.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
big shout out to Ramos. He actually invited For Love of Boxing to come out there this week to come out
Yeah,
there in the
for
media.
media.
Yeah,
Man,
so-
we'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
for the very
yeah.
next one too, man.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw our boy Ralph was there, and he got a lot of good content with them on his on Rambling Ralph on IG,
Yeah,
and
man.
he was there for that media day, and man, Ramos looked like he was just having a good time in the gym. It's unfortunate that the main event fell through, and then everybody else has to suffer for it.
That's
Maybe they'll
boxing,
pivot.
right?
Maybe they'll pivot and they'll put it on something in November, December.
Wait,
Ramos Thurman,
are you
Ramos
sure?
Thurman.
I'm
That's what
paraphrasing.
they should have filled right in and put Ramos Thurman as a fucking shit. He would have stepped.
'Cause it was
into
a
the main
pay-per-view,
event,
and that's
knocked
not gonna
Thurman
go
out,
through.
and then we'd be getting Inferno and fucking Ramos for Christmas. Bro.
Yeah, I would have loved that
Yeah.
freaking level up for. I mean, Shane
Yeah.
Mosley Jr. doesn't belong in the ring with freaking Ramos. It would have been a showcase fight for him. It would have been
Yeah.
grand. But yeah,
Yeah, man.
Ramos just
stepping
needs,
up,
Ramos
stepping
just
up to one-time Keith Thurman would have been nice, but there would have been no title on the line though.
yeah no
but
so
it would be an understanding that the winner is getting Inferno next. So you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
the fight that they would step.
Go ahead,
into.
Jim.
Ramos just got to keep active. Ramos just got to
Yeah.
keep fighting. It don't matter who it is, and his opportunity is going to come knocking too.
Yeah, keep knocking him out, man.
Yep.
Keep working him. It's coming anyway, man. He keeps handling everybody he fights anyway, so it don't matter who they put in front.
Jesus Ramos, Abel Ramos, Carita Barrios, and the whole Ramos Academy down there in Casa
Yeah, they
Grande,
doing
man.
work.
What up? Big up.
They doing work
Yeah.
down there. Much love to the Ramos boxing gym down there in Casa.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the invite again. As the
Keep 'em
homeboy
coming,
mentioned. Wish we could have made it. It was kind of a little bit of last minute, but we'll definitely be catching you over there, and we'll be catching you here too, my guy.
We have to
Yeah,
take
man.
we have to take the show on the road out there one day.
We do,
That'd be dope.
man. We do. We got to start taking our show on the road, hit up a couple of these gyms and a couple different spots that we could go. We definitely have gyms that have invited us to come out and do it.
We
we got to make it happen.
We still owe Caballero.
Caballero Gym. We got Omar at Prolific Gym that we still got to
Yes,
come out
sir.
to.
Yes,
We got
sir.
to make it back out to the Fuentes Gym and actually interview Chuy Fuentes, who's the owner of the gym and the head trainer out there. You know what
Speaking
I mean?
of James Sidebar, man, I don't know if you guys saw that video that's been going on, and I saw a lot of people share that to me. But Central Boxing was
In an accident this week.
was vandalized. A vehicle crashed right into the front.
Oh,
I don't think anybody was hurt, but there was some serious damage to the building structure. You know, it's a bummer.
Shame.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna slow down their progress because I know the front has like a lobby little area, so I'm sure that if the fighters still come around the back and still do what they do, business as usual. But it's a wall in the front that has like a lot of the murals of the
That wasn't obstructed.
of all these fighters. It wasn't, but I'm not a construction guy, so I'm not quite sure. You know, the structure. If they're gonna have to gut it out and redo it, hopefully not, because that would suck. Because that's the Benavides actually.
No, that wasn't. That
Too.
wasn't not. I saw that where the damage was, and it had nothing to do with that mural on the north side of the building. It was by the entry door, but the mural that Mr. LP speaking of, it wasn't obstructed. So yes, unfortunate.
Ice just came in. They said his name up here too, and Ice doesn't realize that you're an American Latin dude up here, so they coming to get you too. He just called you Robert out here.
It's all good. It won't be the last time either. And he got nothing to worry about.
Hey, listen. Everybody who's tuning in at home, we actually tapping out, man. You guys got a chance to share your live Friday night with us, and I hope
We
you
got
guys
one
are
with
gonna.
it.
We ain't done.
No, listen. They're gonna tune in on Tuesday to get that recap.
There's
No,
still
we
a
can't.
fight.
We got
The
more to
main
talk
event
about.
that tomorrow.
Why are you cutting this off,
Yeah,
bro?
dog.
Well,
Bruce Ennis.
Hey, we haven't even get.
That was just the the icing,
and this fight is tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and continue.
which is part of the whole
I
thing
hate to
about
say we're gonna
the.
wrap it up. What are we 20 minutes in or something?
Yeah.
Nah,
We're taking a pause then, real quick, and we will be back in about 5 minutes to close out, y'all. Yeah.
Copy that.
Dang, guy.